Welcome back to my channel. I'm Des. This is Nah. Okay. I don't know what was so funny. But like I said in the last video, this video is really gonna be so I just did the last video. This is the same day. I'm just doing two videos in the same day. Might as well. Got nothing else to do. So like I said in the last video, I'm gonna be doing a labor and delivery story. So let's get right into it. Okay. Basically, I was due on a Tuesday. He was supposed to come on a Tuesday, October 15th. He came on his due date. Thank God. I really like that. That Sunday, me and my boyfriend had to go wash clothes. So, we went, washed clothes. I did a lot of walking that day. So, that's probably why I went into birth. Went into labor so, quick. So, we got home around like 7 o'clock or whatever. My sister called me that day, and she had some stuff to drop by. So I had to go back downstairs or whatever. So we live on the third floor, mind you. So I had to walk all the way down the steps to get, whatever she had for the baby and come back all the way up. So I was going through this stuff, whatever, and I said, let me take a shower because I was getting tired. So I go take a shower and I get out. I'm fresh, clean, whatever. So I'm sitting down on the couch and I'm watching TV. So I get up and it's like a wet stain like on the couch from my underwear, and my underwear is wet. So I'm like, okay, maybe I peed on myself. Like I peed on myself a little bit. Like, I don't know. So I changed my underwear and I start cramping really bad, and I'm like what's happening? I'm like, I don't think my water broke because it was so little. Like, it wasn't a lot of liquid on the couch. It wasn't like a wet stain, like a big one. It was like small, but like it was still uncomfortable. So I like sat down. I lay down in the bed, and my boyfriend jumped in the shower, and he said like, count your contractions because I think you have Braxton Hicks contraction. So like in my mind, I'm thinking like, whatever. I'm not counting these contractions because he's not about to come right now. Like, my water didn't break. I'm just probably like I'm probably just having stomach pain or whatever. So then God, like, I don't know, God like told me get up. So I jump up off the bed, and like all of a sudden, like, I don't want to say a lot of water, but like, you know those cups, like those white cups that you get from the liquor store, like the clear ones, like about like half of that, like below half of it, like that's how much water came out of me, and like it wet my entire underwear, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, my water broke. So I jumped to my boyfriend. No, I didn't jump. I ran to my boyfriend. I don't know what I'm talking about. I ran to my boyfriend. I'm like, oh my God, baby, my water broke, or whatever. So he's like rushing. I'm like, calm down. I said, I'm not having no baby right now. So he's like rushing, panicking, whatever, trying to get stuff ready or whatever, because we know we're about to be at the hospital. What are you doing? So I already had Nehemiah's backpack or whatever, but I never had my backpack. So I had to pack my stuff. So he called his mom because we have returned the car. They have two cars, his mom and his stepfather. But we use the second car occasionally, like when we have to go out or something like that. But we always bring it back, so we never keep the car with us. So he had to call his mom to bring the car over or whatever. So she brought it over, and then we was on our way to the hospital. The hospital was like 30-40 minutes away. It wasn't like very, very far. It was just like a lot of traffic. Like, it was one of those hospitals like that was like on like a main street or whatever. So it was like very busy. So on our way there, why did a deer jump out in front of us? My boyfriend slams on brake, but thank God I'm okay. Like, I had my seatbelt on and everything. So then that's when we get to the hospital, and we don't go to the emergency room. We're dumb. We go through the front like entrance, and we walk all the way to the emergency room because we thought the front entrance somebody was gonna be there, but nobody was there. I don't know why we didn't go to the emergency room. So we got to the emergency room. They had me fill out paperwork, blah, blah, blah. So the first nurse came and checked me. I thought it was a bug. The first nurse came in and checked me. And he was like, oh no, your water didn't break, blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, how are you telling me my water didn't break, but at home, like, it was mad water that came out of me? So what are you talking about, man? So I'm like, okay, get a second nurse. So he got a second nurse. She comes in or whatever, and she's like, oh yeah, your water did break. I don't know what he's talking about. So I'm like, okay, what do I do from here? Like, do I go home or whatever? They're like, no. They're like, you're gonna stay here till you have this baby. So I'm like, oh, okay. So then they give me a gown or whatever, and they take me to my room. They put an IV in me. They draw blood, ask me questions, blah blah blah. So I'm still having like contractions, but they're not bad. Like, they're like minor, but they still hurt. So they give me some medicine in my IV, like, so like the contractions, like, I don't want to say wouldn't hurt less, but like I would take my mind off of it, so like to ease the pain. So that was like oop, my phone fell. So that was like that'd be like 1 o'clock Monday morning, cause like everything that happened before was like on Sunday, so it was leading into Monday. So basically I woke up like around like 8 or 9. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Wait a second. I forgot to tell you, I was only 1 centimeter dilated, and like when I woke up the next morning around like 9, like I only dilated 2 more centimeters. So at that moment I was at 3 centimeters dilated. So I was going slow. My dilation was very very slow, and when I woke up, my contractions was like really really not really really bad, but they were real bad. So I excuse me, I basically like was like in the pain. They gave me some, I was eating ice chips because that's all I could eat. They gave me like some jello and stuff like that, but I threw it up, so like they didn't give me nothing else. So after that I like they started getting really really intense, my contractions. I was like, oh no, oh no. And like they were like, it's only, I think it's like, they were like, I can only get like medicine in my IV like twice or 3 times, like to ease the contractions, and I already had it like twice. I think they give it to you 3 times, whatever. So I think I only had it twice, and it was like, I can't give it to you the third time or whatever. So so then it's 2 times. I don't know what I'm talking about. So then my mom came in. This was like around 4. And she was like, why are you like sitting through pain? Like, why not get the epidural? So like me and my mom had like some issues, like difficulty or whatever, but that's a whole nother story, like I can get into in another video. So I ended up getting the epidural or whatever. My boyfriend didn't want me to have it because like he knew it was causing back pain, and like people, like, it's really really it's like, I'm looking for that word. It's like really not harmful, but like, I don't know the word. Like, it's really risky. There you go. It's really risky, like, cause it could cause a lot of damage. So I ended up getting an epidural. They stuck a needle into me this long. I mean, like, yes, in my back, and you have to hold very still or they will mess it up. So I then like you feel like a pressure on you, and then you feel like a burning. It really hurt. But then after that, I couldn't feel nothing from my waist down, so I was happy. So I couldn't feel no contractions. I was a new person. So after that, like, I was good. Everybody said I was a new person. Everybody said, yo, good thing you got the epidural. So then after that, like, I was watching the Halloween movies because like it was like October, so you know Halloween. So I was watching Halloween movies. My mom left or whatever after visiting hours. So this is like around, I did go to sleep a little bit, but then I woke up because like they checked my dilation. Like it was like speeding up now. So like I was like at 9 centimeters, like around like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So like they did wake me up and they were like, okay, it's time to start pushing or whatever. So like I'm like, all right. So I'm pushing, and my nurse right then and there like, oh, you're not pushing when you're supposed to, we have to shut off your epidural. So I'm like, what? She's like, you're not pushing like you're supposed to. Like, you're not pushing when we say push or whatever. So we will have to cut off your epidural. I was like, I heard what you said, but why are you cutting my epidural off? I'm gonna like feel really bad pain. They're like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. I'm like, no, it's not. So then after that, they shut it off. And, like, you know how when your hand's tired, like, asleep, and, like, you try to wake it up and you feel, like, a tingling sensation? Now, imagine that and your waist down all the way to your feet. So that will really hurt. Like, it really, really hurt. So, like, I'm pushing or whatever, and, like, it hurts so bad. Like, the contractions, the tingling. I'm like, no. I'm like, I can't do this. I'm like, give me a C-section. I'm like, fuck this shit. Pull him out. I'm like, what did I say? I said, I feel like I have to, I feel like I have to take a poop on the table or whatever. They're like, no, you don't have to poop. I'm like, yes, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm trying to get up. They're like, no, stop. So, like, I'm pushing. Finally, they're like, 1, 2, 3, push. Then, like, you calm it down. Like, they tell you to stop or whatever. So, I'm finally, like, pushing, and they could see his head or whatever. So then that's when when they seen his head or whatever, that's when they called the doctor in, and then like push. So I'm pushing out his head or whatever, and I pushed out his shoulders, and he came out. Mind you, I forgot to tell you, when I first got to the doctor's office or whatever, and they checked my see how much I dilated. They said when my water broke, he had swallowed his poop. So, like, it was really, like, very, very risky for him. It's something that, like, most babies, like, it's common for babies to do it, but, like, they, like, it's, like, you know what I mean. So, I pushed him out, and he wasn't breathing at all. Literally, like, when he would breathe in, you could see his lungs. It was really, really bad. He wasn't crying, but he was awake, though. So, like, because he was looking, like, at the nurses or whatever, and then he started finally crying. So then they took him, like, they gave me him, and I'm not kidding. I held him for 30 seconds, and my boyfriend held him for, like, 10. And they took him because they had to get, like, the poop out his, like, his system. So I told my boyfriend to follow them. I wanted to keep my epidural, but at that moment, I was like, F that shit. F that. I was like, I am not keeping that. I just pushed out a big ass baby. Excuse my language. So, he was 6 pounds and 14 ounces when I pushed him out. 6 pounds and 14 ounces. Yeah, 14 ounces. And then, like, basically I fell back to sleep because I couldn't really hold him because, like, they was really getting the poop out of the system and stuff like that. So then that's when around this happened. He was born at 4:41 in the morning. So like at 9 is when I woke up or whatever, because I did go to sleep or whatever, and I woke up around 9, and they moved me to the second room, like the like after you have your baby or whatever, and like I was able to see him. He was in a NICU. And, like, for the first hour, they had to put him on a breathing machine. But after that, like, they didn't need him on a breathing machine because he was breathing on his own. It's just that, like, they did, like, they had to make sure all the poop was out his system. So they had, like, to send, like stuff over to, like, the lab or whatever. And it was back in, like, some, 72 hours or whatever. So it took 3 days, which was convenient because I was there for 3 more days or whatever. So the day I was leaving was the day we was going to get his test results back. So we went to the NICU. He stayed in the NICU, and I visited mad times. My boyfriend too. He had to go to work like that Wednesday or whatever. But he was off that Monday and Tuesday, so that was good. And we took him home on his due date. The day I got discharged, he got discharged. And we took him home, and that's pretty much it. Like, that night we got Wendy's when my boyfriend was driving back, like, and, like, I did not eat that. Like, I don't know, because I was so tired. And then, like, we was dealing with Nehemiah and stuff like that. But we got home safely, thank God. But that whole story was, whew. When I tell you the pushing, yeah, I was cursing all the nurses out. It was terrible. But that's pretty much it. And I got a healthy baby boy, thank God. He's the love of my life. And then there's my boyfriend. But Comment about below how you feel about this story, and if you want me to do more story times. Well, this is my second video, so I don't know. I might do more story time. But I'm trying to think of what I should do next for my next video. But I'm probably gonna think of something good. Probably introduce you to my friends and stuff like that. I don't know. But like, subscribe, and like I said, follow me on Instagram or whatever. I got my Instagram name wrong, I told you my Instagram name, it was wrong in the last video. It's actually, it's underscore Desi, D-E. It's 4 Z's and 4 Y's. So not 3, 4. So follow me on the gram or whatever, because you will see more of us or whatever. And that's pretty much it. Bye.